Hello, friends. Radhe Radhe and Jai Shri Krishna. Welcome back to the Mythic Mind. Today, we are going to talk about something almost every human being experiences, yet, very few truly understand. That is self doubt. You know that little voice that whispers to you, "You're not good enough. You're not strong enough. You'll never succeed. You'll never become who you dream of becoming." But what if that voice was never telling you the truth? Thousands of years ago, there lived someone who possessed extraordinary strength, yet believed he had none. Not because he lacked power, but because he had forgotten it. This is a story of Hanuman, the one who forgot his own strength. Long before Hanuman became the greatest devotee of Lord Ram, he was simply a child, born to Mother Anjana and King Kesari, and blessed by Vayu, the wind god. Hanuman was no ordinary child. From the moment he was born, his energy seemed limitless. He was fearless, curious, playful, and filled with divine power. One day, the little boy looked towards the eastern sky. The rising sun glowed like a ripe golden fruit. Thinking it was delicious to eat, he laughed with childlike innocence and leapt towards the heavens. The gods watched in astonishment. The child was flying towards Surya himself. To stop him, Indra hurled his Vajra. The thunderbolt struck Hanuman upon his jaw. He fell back to earth, unconscious. It is said that this injury to his jaw is one of the reasons he became known as Hanuman. When Vayu saw his beloved son lying motionless, his grief turned into anger. He withdrew the air from the universe. The wind stopped. The forests became still. Living beings struggled to breathe. The entire creation trembled. Realizing their mistake, the gods rushed to calm Vayu. One by one, they blessed Hanuman. Indra declared that no thunderbolt would ever harm him again. Brahma blessed him with the protection of many celestial weapons. Agni promised that fire would never burn him. Varun granted protection from water. Vayu's own strength would always remain with him. And many other divine blessings were bestowed upon this small child. Hanuman had become one of the most powerful beings in existence, but he was still only a child. As Hanuman grew, his playful nature remained. He would leap through forests, enter the hermitages of great sages, scatter their sacred offerings, pull at the matted hair, snatch their prayer beads, interrupt their meditation, and imitate their chantings. To Hanuman, it was all an innocent game because he was just a child. He never intended to hurt anyone. But his extraordinary powers repeatedly disturbed the years of penance and meditation performed by the sages. The sages understood that Hanuman was not wicked. He was simply an innocent little child who had not yet learned how to restrain himself. So, together they pronounced a curse. Hanuman, may you forget your extraordinary powers. You shall remember them when someone reminds you of them. At the moment, they are truly needed. And so it happened. Hanuman did not lose his strength. He lost his memory, the memory of his powers. The greatest power that he possessed became hidden from his own mind. Years passed. Hanuman grew into a wise, humble, and devoted warrior. He met Ram. He dedicated his life to serving him. Yet, he never truly realized the greatness that still lived within him because the curse remained. Then came the day when Lord Ram's army reached the shore of a great ocean. Across the endless waters lay Lanka, and somewhere within Lanka, Mother Sita awaited. A question echoed through the army: who can cross the ocean? One warrior spoke. I can leap 10 yojans. Another said, I can leap 50. A third declared, I can leap 100, but may not return. Then silence filled the air. Hanuman stood among them quietly, not because he lacked strength, but because he had forgotten. The wise old bear king Jambavan walked towards Hanuman. He smiled gently and said, Hanuman, have you forgotten who you are? You are the son of Vayu. The gods themselves blessed you. No ocean is too wide, no mountain is too high, no obstacle is beyond your strength. The power you seek has always been within you. You have simply forgotten it. At that very moment, something extraordinary happened. Hanuman did not become stronger. He simply remembered. His confidence awakened. His body expanded like a mighty mountain. The earth trembled within his feet. Trees bent in the wind. The ocean roared. With the sacred name of Ram upon his lips, Hanuman took one magnificent leap across the ocean towards Lanka, towards his purpose. And perhaps this ancient story is not really about Hanuman. It is about us. Today, many people live exactly as Hanuman once did. They compare themselves, they doubt themselves, they convince themselves that they are not intelligent enough, not talented enough, not capable enough. They spend years searching for confidence, searching for strength, for approval, when perhaps they already possess everything they need. Sometimes what we need is not more ability but remembrance. Well, कभी कभी हमें नई शक्ति की आवश्यकता नहीं होती. हमें केवल अपनी भूली हुई शक्ति याद दिलाने के लिए किसी जांबावन की आवश्यकता होती है. That means sometimes we do not need new strength. We simply need a Jambavan who reminds us of the strength we already possess. So, ask yourself, what strength have you forgotten? What dream have you convinced yourself is impossible? What part of yourself have you stopped believing in? Because perhaps, just like Hanuman, you were never powerless. You simply forgot who you were. And perhaps the greatest miracle was never that Hanuman crossed the ocean. The greatest miracle was that he remembered who he truly was. Thank you for joining us on the journey through ancient wisdom. If this story has touched your heart, do share it with someone who may have forgotten their own strength. Until next time, Radhe Radhe, Jai Shri Krishna from the Mythic Mind, where ancient stories connect to the human emotions.